Hello, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tara and Tats, and I'm back with another video. I was just looking online, and I just wanted to talk about Scream Factory has just announced some Blu Ray releases that are going to be coming up for the month of December, and I just thought we could kind of talk about it real quick. And yeah, they have some goodies coming up, some classics. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be going for too many of these, but we'll see. Let's talk about it. And let's see. First of all, the one that they're talking about is The Vampire Lovers with Ingrid Pitt. Now, this is pretty cool. There's only one problem, though. Like this one here, the reason why I say I'm not sure if I'm going to go for them is because when it comes to The Vampire Lovers, I already have this edition here, which this is Scream Factory. I don't know if this is, no, it says new official title. I don't understand that because, I have this already and it is Scream Factory. I don't know what the difference between this one that's coming out and what this one is. I don't know. Maybe if I had to guess, maybe at some point, maybe it might have went out of print and they're bringing it back into print. I'm not sure, but yeah, so we're going to have to wait and see. Oh, by the way, even if I announce the street release dates that they have for some of these videos, just bear in mind, it's Scream Factory. And if you've dealt with Scream Factory for a long time, one thing you're going to know about them is like their street dates always tend to change. So even if it says December 21st, it could be like a week later, 2 weeks later before it would actually be the real release date. So even when I say, the street release date that they announced, just take it with a grain of salt. That doesn't guarantee that it's, it seems like a lot of times with a lot of these releases, they always end up getting pushed back. But anyway, so the next one that we're going to talk about, this one seems like I might be interested in this one. This is one I don't have. We have Lady in a Cage. So this one, Olivia de Havilland warns you, do not see it alone. What happens in this elevator is not for the weak. It is perhaps not even for the strong. Sorry. Kind of botched that, didn't I? But this one definitely, I've never seen this one before. I don't know if it's any good. It definitely looks promising. Again, it's supposed to be released on December 21st, but like I said, with these release dates, just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, this one here I thought was kind of interesting. And this one is, let's see here, December 21st. So, yeah, the next one we have up is Trog with Joan Crawford. I haven't seen this movie. I don't know. I have not heard good things about it. As a matter of fact, I remember on I believe it was John Landis when he did his interview on Masters of Horror for Dear Woman. And he had talked about that part of the reason he did his first horror comedy, which was called Schlock. He said that he had went to see this movie Trog, and he just felt so, he just felt so ticked off, and he felt like it was just so, the movie was so talking down on the audience and being so condescending. And he said, like to him, that's what the movie felt like. It just felt schlocky and kind of cheeseball and everything else. And he's like, you know what? I'll just go do my version of it, but I'm going to do it as a comedy. And so he went and did his movie Schlock, and wrote it, directed, starred in it. First time he and Rick Baker teamed up to do, a movie together, and they worked together plenty since. And if you haven't seen Schlock, I believe it's still available from Arrow Video. It's a fun movie. I do recommend checking it out. It's, it definitely has a love for kind of like the old creature feature kind of monster movies, misunderstood monsters and all that kind of stuff. But it is a lot of fun, and I do recommend seeing it if you haven't already. And even especially, if you get the disc, watch the commentary with John Landis and Rick Baker. That was actually pretty fun. It's a very fun listen. And the last one that Scream Factory has announced, and of course, December 21st. So this one here, I know nothing about it, and I've never seen it. Rod Steiger, Lee Remick, and George Segal in No Way to Treat a Lady. That sounds like this could be interesting. Like I said, I've never heard of it. It looks creepy, looks like a good suspense thriller, so kind of looking forward to seeing what this one's going to have to offer. So yeah, kind of really... Let's see. Suspense master William Goldman, Marathon Man, wrote the novel from which this bizarre black comedy was adapted. It's the extraordinary account of a plumber who kills a dowdy matron, a priest who kills a dowdy matron, and a policeman who kills a dowdy matron. Actually, they are all the same man, a psychotic master of disguise, brilliantly played by versatile Rod Steiger in The Heat of the Night. The killer also gets his kicks phoning in clues to Detective Morris Brummel, George Segal, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. All of New York trembles as a sixth strangling is reported in the papers, and the man with the makeup kit stalks another victim, the detective's girlfriend, Lee Remick of The Omen. So this actually sounds good. I've never seen this one. I think out of all the ones that they've announced here, these 4 titles that they've just announced, that would probably be the one I would be most willing to go for. Like I said, I've already got Vampire Lovers, and here it is right here. And this, I think I would have to wait and see what the bonus features would probably be, or unless maybe it's like a longer version of the movie, but I don't know. I could see myself just sticking with what I've already got here. So this here, it has Femme Fantastique Resurrecting the Vampire Lovers, reading of Carmilla by Ingrid Pitt, commentary with director Roy Ward Baker, interview with actress Madeline Smith, photo gallery, theatrical trailer, radio spots. So I don't know. So yeah, I'd have to kind of wait and see what they do with Vampire Lovers. I'm not sure if I'd really want to double dip. And but like I said, besides this is, this is Scream Factory already. I'm not sure if, unless maybe they're going to do like a 4K restoration of it. But as far as like the other 3 movies, Trog, I don't know. Maybe like at some point if I can find it at a record store for a more reduced price, because I'm not sure if that's a movie I'm really going to be too invested in. What was the other one? Oh man, hang on. What was the other one? Okay, Trog. Oh yeah, Lady in a Cage. That one does sound good. Real quick, what is the synopsis on this one? Alone in her residence over a sweltering holiday weekend, a widow, Olivia de Havilland, is accidentally trapped in her home elevator during a power failure. Her meticulous, well-organized world is shattered as the elevator, stalled 9 feet above the floor, becomes a claustrophobic chamber, a cage. Unable to escape, her situation becomes even more desperate when the emergency alarm attracts a swarm of terrifying intruders. A drunken derelict and his boozy prostitute friend, as well as a trio of young delinquents who embark upon an orgy of wanton vandalism and sadistic brutality that culminates in murder. Okay, so I think actually out of the 4 titles that they announced, probably the 2 I'd be most interested in is Lady in a Cage and No Way to Treat a Lady. But yeah, like I'd have to wait, like I said, Vampire Lovers, I have to wait and see what they do with that one. And Trog, like I said, I could maybe see doing that. Maybe if I go into a record store or something like that and they sell it at a reduced price. But anyway, just I wanted to make a video real quick just talking about this. And it's always fun, it's like, it's cool when they, announce new movies. And so, yeah, kind of hit and miss titles, but still, it's, hell, after, everything that's been going on, we ought to be lucky that, Scream Factory and Arrow and all that, they're back in business making and producing physical media anyway. So I think we ought to count our blessings, even if, some of the titles don't sound like the most, interesting in the world. Anyway, that's going to do it, folks. I just wanted to make this video real quick, and that's it. Everybody, take care of my boils and ghouls, and I'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.